G'day guys, welcome to another episode of Dogger's Life. I'm Chris Booby. Just set up here on this bit of a dam bank here. Just gonna have a bit of a call for this afternoon. It's been a rough day. We've been walking around all day in the rain, but hopefully now's the perfect time and it's just eased off enough, so hopefully the dogs will get out and start getting about. So I'll turn the camera around and hopefully get a bit of action for you this afternoon. I'm going to have a bit of a call. See how we go. By the way, if it's the first time to the channel, please hit the like button and subscribe. Also hit the bell notification. It comes up whenever we do a new video. You'll be the first one to know about it. G'day, I'm Chris Booby.
And I'm Trent Hogan.
Welcome to It's a Dogger's Life. Trent and I decided that we're going to go for a trip to put some cameras out as we'd been called, and the farmer had seen a couple of dogs on the place again. Might just chamber one. Got a feeling we could see a pig on here. So we thought we'll head out and put some cameras up. While we're there, we might have a bit of a look around and a bit of a scout, and even have a call one afternoon, just to see what was around. Good day for dogs. Oh, Treno going for his walk, morning walk. Did you shit yourself?
When they started running,
Yeah.
they all look back over there. The first thing you see your head was fucking good one, I'm having a shit.
I thought a dog was going to come up and run straight to you, eh? They're bloody skittish, hey?
What are you doing?
Film here.
No, you don't fucking film. I fucking hate being filmed.
Look at this for a waller. Make a mess, eh? Look at it all the way down there. Now, so what you want to see? That was a nice little nature walk, Treno.
Yep.
It was a nice experience, actually. Thanks for sharing that with me. So, it's just one of those days, eh? But it's just coming into the perfect time now. Prime time, really. coming into prime time where we'll actually start to see stuff moving around. So we'll see how we go. As long as Trent stops driving around. Jesus. Treno. Oh, he makes me laugh. Morning guys. Just got the kettle in the boil. Head up into there this morning. We'll sneak around the bottom here and up into that peak just there. We head up into there and howl into that next valley. It's a big, thick, long, deep valley up there. Goes all the way up. So that'll cover some good ground. We'll get up in there and have a bit of a howl. That was the plan anyway. We got caught with our pants down, as you might say. Unfortunately, the wind turned around and it was all wrong, so we had to go across the top of the ridge in the open. We then spotted a couple of wild dogs on the ridge where we were heading to, out in the open as well. This is what happened. That more of a call. The dogs were out in the open, we were out in the open, we were on top of a ridge line, they were heading up into the bush. We didn't have much time. We're not little fellas by any means. So we just did the best we could. I had a bit of a call. The dogs both stopped and sat down and turned and looked in our direction.
He's coming.
Is he?
He stopped.
The orange one? Oh yeah.
The red one's in the scrub.
Yeah.
Oh, you can see him beside him. It's the white dot.
They still looking?
No, he's
Off, hang on, might come.
The red one's stopped. The black one's going into the scrub.
We didn't have any sort of rangefinder on us, unfortunately. But we estimated that it was probably about 700 metres away, which is way too far to take a
Can you
shot.
see the red one?
So we attempted to call them to try and get them in a bit closer. Yeah. They might come around.
Yeah. They might come down through that bush there. Give it another howl.
It was unusual to see what happened. So the dogs sat, they both turned and looked at us. They were sitting about 20 metres apart from each other, and one had a call back, the other one had a little call back as well, and then they just sat and watched us. I had a little bit of a call, but once again they just sat there. They weren't interested in attempting to come towards us at all. Might have been something to do with my calling. I just couldn't get them to make that extra few hundred metres towards us, unfortunately. Then, as they do, they just trotted up into that bit of a scrub you can see and disappeared out of sight. We then cut around to the right hand side to try and cut them off as they followed that ridge line. We thought they'd follow that ridge line down to the right over into the next paddock. Well, unfortunately, I don't think we're going to get those dogs. They just didn't want to have anything to do with us, actually. They had a bit of a howl back. I don't know if you'll hear that in the audio, but they had a little bit of a howl back and then just dropped down into a gully and we lost sight of them, unfortunately. So we've snuck around the other edge here, but yeah, I don't know. I think they're gone, or they're still up in there. There was a few deer poking around along this edge, so I don't think they come out. And there's also cattle just down there that are still bedded down and everything like that, so I don't think the dogs come out this side. They're probably still up in there, but anyway, unfortunately it's the last day, so I've got to make a decision, and unfortunately I think we've just got to pack up and go home. Our legs between our tails. It was just too far to take the shot. I think it was, you know, 600 or 700 metres, which is way too far to make sure you get a decent shot at them. So they live to fight another day, but we've got a heap of cameras up. So we'll come back in a couple of weeks and have a few more days out here, which will be better. Right, we just had 2 days out here this time, so a few more weeks we'll have a few more days out here, so we'll get some traps in and hopefully we'll get them nailed then. So we'll you have to stay tuned for the next episode. Unfortunately, it's just the way it goes. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and this time we've lost. Dogs 2, Trino and Boobs 0. See you on the next episode. Well, a bit of success here this morning. The emotions of checking your traps each morning. It's a roller coaster. Don't get your finger jammed like I just did. Oh man. The other part of that, all that scenario, is the last day and you haven't got a dog, and then you've got to go around and pull all your traps out.